The smell of fried chicken drifted down the narrow street as Malik clutched a paper bag to his chest. It was his first hot meal in 2 days, a small treat bought with the coins he had collected from odd jobs. The 11-year-old walked carefully, afraid of dropping even a crumb. But just as he turned the corner toward his small apartment, he saw them, an elderly couple sitting on a worn bench by the bus stop. Their clothes were neat but faded, their faces lined not just with age but with exhaustion. The old man's hand trembled as he tried to sip from an empty paper cup, while his wife pressed her palm over her stomach as if to silence the hunger pains. Malik stopped in his tracks. His stomach growled, reminding him he hadn't eaten since yesterday. He could have easily walked past, no one would have judged him, but something in the couple's weary eyes pulled at him. He stepped forward, slowly opening the bag in his hands. "Excuse me," Malik said softly. "I have food. It's not much, but maybe it can help." The couple looked up in surprise. The old woman's eyes welled with tears as Malik carefully handed over the bag containing the fried chicken, a small portion of rice and a biscuit. "Young man," the old man whispered, his voice cracking, "are you sure? This must be your dinner." Malik nodded, though his stomach clenched painfully. "I'll be fine. You need it more." The woman pressed his hand gently, her eyes shimmering with gratitude. "You've given us more than food, son. You've given us hope." That night Malik went to bed with nothing but water to quiet his hunger. Still, he felt strangely full, not in his stomach, but in his heart. The next morning, a loud knock rattled their apartment door. Malik's mother, confused, opened it to find a sharply dressed man standing there, his polished shoes gleaming against the dusty hallway floor. He was tall, with salt and pepper hair and a presence that filled the small space. "Good morning," the man said warmly. "I'm looking for Malik." The boy stepped forward nervously, unsure what this stranger wanted. The man studied him for a long moment before smiling. "You don't know me, but I know you. Yesterday, you gave away your only meal to a couple who had none. That couple happens to be my parents." Malik's eyes widened, his mouth falling open. "They told me everything last night," the man continued, his voice thick with emotion. "I send money to them, but they refuse to ask for help. I flew in as soon as I heard, and I wanted to meet the boy who reminded me of what true generosity looks like." Behind him, a sleek black car waited, and an assistant held a briefcase. The man reached inside his coat and pulled out an envelope, placing it into Malik's small hands. "This is just the beginning. I want to make sure you and your family never go hungry again. You gave my parents dignity when they felt forgotten. I can never repay that, but I'll try." Malik's mother covered her mouth, tears spilling down her cheeks. She tried to speak, but no words came. Malik, stunned, looked from the envelope to the man, then back to his mother. The millionaire knelt so he was eye level with the boy. "You reminded me that kindness is the greatest wealth of all. And today, I want to share mine with you." The hallway, once filled with peeling paint and silence, now held the weight of something extraordinary. A boy's empty stomach had turned into a doorway to hope, not just for his family but for everyone who would one day hear his story.